You are a brand new reindeer calf weighing about as much as a suitcase. Within minutes of being born, you are already trying to stand. It is a shaky start, but you are up on all fours after a few more tries. Within an hour, you are walking behind mom. She encourages you, guiding you to the herd. By the end of the first day, you are running, not just a little jogging, but a full-on racing alongside mom as she leads you across the grassland. Predators like wolves are out there, but your speed is your best defense. Stick close to mom, and you are safe for now. Within a week, you have started grazing. You have doubled your weight in 2 weeks by chewing on fresh tundra grass and drinking mom's milk. You are getting stronger, but you still have a lot to learn. The herd is your classroom, and mom is your teacher. You are now a few weeks old and part of the herd. Thousands of reindeer calves and adults move together, grazing on fresh grass. The herd sticks to an island surrounded by water, keeping predators away. You are always in motion, following mom and mimicking the older reindeer around you. Now your legs are strong, and you are constantly running, jumping, and exploring. But stay alert. If the herd senses danger, they will start moving fast. You have to keep up or risk getting left behind. For now, life is about eating and growing as fast as possible before the harsh seasons come. Autumn arrives and the herd begins to move south. You follow mom and the others, traveling hundreds of miles to find food. The journey is long, but the herd moves together, always searching for the best grazing spots. The older reindeer lead the way, using their experience to avoid dangers. You face your first real challenge, crossing rivers. Mom steps in first, her strong legs cutting through the current. You follow, floating with all your strength to keep up. Once across, it returns to the open tundra where food is getting harder to find. The herd keeps moving, always following the path to survival. Winter sets in and the herd reaches the forest. Snow covers the ground and food is buried underneath. You learn to dig through the snow with your hooves to find reindeer lichen, a plant that keeps you fed during the cold months. Your milk days are over. Mom stops feeding you, and now you rely entirely on the vegetation you can find. Every day is about digging and eating enough to keep your strength. The herd stays close together, protecting from wolves and other predators that follow your tracks in the snow. And with it comes your first set of antlers. 2 small bumps start growing on your head. They are covered in soft, fuzzy velvet that protects the bone underneath. Over the next few months, these antlers will grow bigger and stronger, just like the older reindeer around you. As the snow melts, you spend your days grazing on fresh grass and plants. The herd is always moving to find the best feeding grounds. Predators like wolves and bears are still a threat, so the herd stays alert, moving quickly at any sign of danger. You stick close to the group. As the weeks pass, your antlers keep growing, and the velvet starts to shed. It peels off, revealing the hard bone underneath. By summer, your antlers are fully formed and ready for use. They are smaller than the older reindeers but grow bigger yearly. Autumn arrives, and the herd gathers for the breeding season. The males, now called bulls, use their antlers to battle for dominance. They lock antlers, pushing and twisting, each trying to prove they are the strongest. The winners claim their share of females, forming small groups within the larger herd. As a young male, you are not ready to compete. Instead, you stay on the edges, watching the fights and learning how the bulls handle themselves. The females, called cows, stay together, waiting for the strongest males to take charge. This is your first observation into what it takes to lead during breeding season. Once the battles are over, the bulls focus entirely on breeding. They stop eating, using their energy to mate with as many cows as possible. Winter returns, and with it comes deeper snow and harsher conditions. The herd travels south again, sticking together to survive. Food is buried under thick snow, so you dig holes to reach the lichen below with your hooves. Older reindeer with large antlers help clear the way, but everyone works to find enough to eat. The cold is one of many challenges. Wolves follow the herd, waiting for any sign of weakness. If the herd senses danger, they move quickly, running together to confuse predators. You stay in the center of the group where it is safest, learning to rely on the strength of the herd to survive the toughest months. Spring rolls in, and the herd journeys north to the tundra. Fresh grass and plants appear as the snow melts, almost like nature's buffet. The cows peel away from the leading group, heading to quiet spots to give birth. Each cow has one calf, yes, just like you were once. Incredibly, the calves walk within minutes, quickly mastering the art of sticking close to mom. As a young reindeer, you stay with the herd, feasting on the fresh greenery. After a tough winter, your body bounces back as you eat a lot. All that munching helps you pack on weight for the challenges ahead. Predators, they are still stalking, but most keep their distance, with the herd staying big and watchful. By late spring, the cows and their calves return to the herd. Now more powerful and ready for action, the calves join the group as it grows. Together, the reindeer prepare for the subsequent migration. The tundra comes alive with movement as the herd follows the rhythm of the seasons once more. By summer, you have grown bigger and stronger, grazing constantly to build up your energy. Your antlers have reached their full size for the season, and you use them to practice sparring with other young reindeer. These pretend battles prepare you for future breeding seasons when strength and skill will be essential. The herd stays active, moving to find fresh grazing grounds. Along the way, you face challenges like crossing fast-moving rivers and escaping swarms of biting insects. The older reindeer lead the way, guiding through the safest routes. Every experience teaches you more about survival in the tundra's changing conditions. As an experienced adult, you take on a new role in the herd. During migrations, you lead smaller groups, guiding them to grazing grounds and safe paths through rivers and snow. Younger reindeer look to you for direction, following your steady pace across the challenging tundra. Your antlers are not just for show. They help you clear snow to find food and defend against predators. When wolves test the herd, you stand your ground, using your size and antlers to protect those around you. The herd relies on the strength and knowledge you have gained through years of survival. As the years pass, you grow slower, weaker. One day you find yourself unable to keep pace with the herd. The others move on without you, their silhouettes fading into the distance as you stand alone beneath the vast, unbroken sky. The tundra is quiet, but not empty. From the shadows, the wolves emerge, silent, relentless. They circle closer, their eyes glinting with the harsh wisdom of the wild. Your journey ends here, not in defeat, but in fulfillment. Your sacrifice sustains the predators, who, in turn, strengthen the balance of this untamed land.